There's a reason Israel and its supporters call Hamas a death cult. Because what drives them isn't life, it's death, and their cruelty knows no limits. Last Tuesday, that depravity was once again on full display. An IDF drone recorded Hamas terrorists digging a pit, dragging a white-clad body into it, and then covering it with dirt. Only once the Red Cross arrived did they miraculously discover the body that had just been buried. Hamas pretended it was one of 13 bodies at the time that was required to return under the Trump peace plan. But it wasn't. It was Ofi Safati, kidnapped at the Nova Festival, murdered in captivity. His family has now had to reopen his grave not once, but 3 times. It's hard to even comprehend this kind of cruelty because it's foreign to everything we hold sacred: kindness, dignity, compassion. Even the Red Cross, usually silent, called Hamas's actions unacceptable. But this isn't an isolated act. It's part of Hamas's barbaric playbook, a sick game to torture the living through the dead. Just weeks ago, they returned a Gazan corpse dressed as an Israeli soldier. And just a few days ago, they also returned 3 corpses that weren't even the remains of Israeli hostages. And who can forget the grotesque release show for Shiri Bibas and their 2 children, where Hamas first sent back the wrong body. They then paraded her murder as if it were entertainment. We can't forget her face, her terror, as she tried to protect her children from monsters who celebrated and were rejoicing in their suffering. And for those who survived, the stories are horrifying. Systematic beating, starvation, and torture. One woman, Daniela Gilboa, was even forced to climb into a body bag and fake her own death. Even during the current ceasefire, Hamas continues to attack, killing Israeli soldiers while beating and executing its own civilians in Gaza streets. And the same activists who spent 2 years shouting in the streets about Palestinian human rights, well, they've suddenly lost their voices. It's almost as if they don't care when Palestinians are murdered, just as long as it's not the Jews doing it. The Trump peace plan was clear. Point 1 said that Gaza must be de-radicalized and terror-free. That's not what's happening right now. Because if Hamas isn't disarmed, the future of Gaza will be the same as the past: misery, death, and destruction.